Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to show it to you that how you can easily create an examination paper, a test series or a worksheet within 5 to 7 minutes along with the answer key with the help of this test load tool, what you are seeing it right now on the screen. So I'll just make one small paper and we'll walk you through with the different features and the benefits that you have it here. So in order to start making a paper, first of all we need to select a class here. As far as this tool is concerned, the classes which we have covered are from 6th to 12th and the board is the CBSE NCERT board. So let's say as for example we select class 10th and then the respective subject. So let's say mathematics. If you are creating a test series, then the system will further ask, is it a unit test or a class test? Similarly, if you are preparing an examination paper, then the further bifurcation will come as quarterly, half-yearly or an annual exam. Though this is not going to affect the process at all, but this is just like a naming convention of the respective paper. So let's say for the mathematics we are preparing a quarterly examination. Coming to the last rectangle here, this is like a free space. Here you can go ahead and type the name, whatever you would like to see over the question paper. Now as for example, I just wrote here Maths First Semester Exam 2022. Once you have filled up all the fields here, then on the bottom right hand side you have the Save and Proceed option. You will click over there. Now on the next page you will get the informations of the different books like the NCERT Mathematics, Exemplar, R.D. Sharma, R.S. Agrawal, and apart from these reference books there are other publications books and question bank as well. So what we have done, we have created one category called as a question bank, and here in a collective way we have posted all the questions from those respective sources here. Now as per your respective syllabus you can go ahead and select the chapters accordingly. So I picked a few chapters from question bank, few from the books, and like this. After selecting the chapters, then on the right hand side bottom you can click on Save and Proceed option. Overall in this tool more than 3 lakh questions are there, and from the chapters that we picked up in the last page, from that 2487 question system has pulled out for us. You can apply the different filters on different parameters over these questions, like it could be on the basis of the chapter or book, as per the marks, as per the nature of questions like multiple choice, fill in the blanks, true false, theory, practical. Lengthwise as well you can apply the filter, long, very long, short, very short, or as per the difficulty level wise, easy, medium and hard. Plus there's a last filter called as only previous paper. This you will see only for the classes 10th and 12th. That means when you select this filter, this is pull out the question of all the previous years that came in the board examinations. So that filter will work this way. Now below every question you will see a sort of a tagging. This is just for the teacher's reference. Now as for example in question number 1 you can see it's a practical question, level of difficulty is easy, it's from the probability chapter and it is for 8 marks. Once the student version will get ready, that tagging will get vanished away. Now whatever the question you need to have it for your paper, just put it here on the right hand side, just like a shopping cart. If you need to have question number 1, just click on this plus option, it will come up here, and like this you'll keep on adding the question. Here the number of questions and over the total number of marks will keep on getting calculated and added accordingly. So I'll just pick up a couple of more questions here. Now coming to question number 1, this is of 8 marks. Let's say you want to edit the marks here, so you can go ahead and edit the marks as well. Now I've made it for 5 marks and above the total has also got changed accordingly. Similarly, if you want to give any sort of a choice for any of the question, you can do that thing as well. Let's say for question number 6 I want to give a choice, so I'll just click on this middle option called as click to add alternate question. As soon as I'll click over this option, you will get a space to add another question here. So here you can get that space. Now from the left hand side, whatever the question I need to give it, I can go ahead and give that one. Let's suppose this one. Now see, there are two question number 6, this one and the previous one. And once the paper is ready, you will see the word or between these two questions so that the student can come to know about the choice here. Similarly, you can shuffle the questions, you can sort them as per the marks in ascending or in descending order. You can go ahead and add your own question here as well. Now in this section, couple of drop downs will come up, like first of all you will select the respective chapter, the respective topic for which you want to give a question, the question type, you will decide your question marks. Not necessary that they should be equal to question type, you can keep the marks as per your convenience. Then the difficulty level of the question, length of the question, that you can decide of the nature of the question, theory, practical, match the following, true, false. So this is maths paper, so let me select practical here, and then you will tick on this have answer if you want the answer to be included in the answer key. Once you'll come down, now here is a space where you can go ahead and you can go ahead and type your question. There are some virtual symbols available for maths and science. You can also insert here the complete screenshot of the diagram here. Now suppose I have a maths equation, so rather than I should go ahead and type that equation, I can save the screenshot, and here I have an option called as image. So I'll just browse my screen. I'll come to this place where that screenshot is saved. From here I can decide the size in terms of width and height, and I'll do OK. And like this I can go ahead and insert a screenshot or a picture or a diagram here accordingly. Similarly, with the same functionalities, you can go ahead and put the answer here, and once you click on add your question, this particular answer will become a part of answer key, which will get generated after a couple of minutes from now. After that, again you will click on proceed paper. Now it's the time to give the timings for the paper. By default 60 minutes is set. If you wish to change the time, just click on yes, and over the top you can change the time. Suppose I made it for 50 minutes, and then I'll click on done. The time is changed. Again you need to click on proceed paper. Now the system will ask about the instructions. Whatever the instructions that you gave previously when you made the paper for this class, those will appear downstairs. If you want to make them repeat, just click on this plus sign. Those instructions will get added in the paper. If you would like to have a new instructions, just type it here. For the next time, if you want to save it, just have a check on this box so that next time you don't have to write it, and like this it will get saved. And after that I'll click on save paper. And now this is the first editable draft of question paper, which is ready now. Over the top left hand side where you can see the Brist Learning logo, here the logo of your institute will come up, and here the name of your institute and the address will come up accordingly. The extreme right hand side you can see this edit header option. Now through here you can go ahead and update the name of your institute, you can add the address, and you can upload the logo image here. If you would like to add a watermark to your question paper and answer key, that as well you can do it. So here we have an option called as edit watermark. So once you click over here, so after having a check on this box of include watermark, you can define the opacity. Normally we advise the opacity from 35 to 50%. More the opacity it is, more the darker your watermark will appear out accordingly. It could be in a form of file or in a form of text. You can decide the size here of the watermark, and then below you can go ahead and position the watermark accordingly. So wherever you position it on the right hand side, you can see it wherever it is going to appear out in the question paper and answer key. So suppose I'll position it here. Once everything is done, then below you can click on save so that watermark can get applied. The exact preview that you're going to see in the print PDF version, which we'll see it after a couple of minutes. After that, below you have a couple of other options like test exam name, standard, subject, student name, section, roll number, questions, time and marks. These all options are customizable. That means if you don't wish to see couple of these options here, then you can go ahead and uncheck them. So once you click on this customize option, now let's say you don't want to see questions, marks and the roll number. You can just go ahead and uncheck them, click on save. Those will disappear from here. If you want to get them back, just have a check back again on them like this. After that, there are a couple of more settings for the question paper, like you can change the style of the font, you can change the size of the font. Now the diagrams or the images used in the question paper, now this particular diagrams are like pretty much smaller in size. If you want to increase their size, there's a section called as change image size. By default, all those images diagrams are 25%. You can select 50% or more than that. So let's say if I click on 50%, now you will see comparatively the size has increased of the diagrams like this. So like this you can control the size as well. Similarly, if you want to add any sort of instruction, then here there's a section called as add instruction. That means if you forgot to give that instruction in the previous stage, now you want to add it here. So you can click on add instruction and add another instruction here without putting the serial number. It will get added here. Now here basically you will get a part where you can go ahead and see the different section wise. If you want to divide your paper as per the different sections, so let's say for question number 1 you want to add one section here, so you'll just click on the option of add section, and let's say I'll just want to type section A, and then I'll click on submit, and like this the section A will appear out here. Now by this option you can edit the section 1, by this you can go ahead and delete it. In any particular question, if you want to do any sort of a changes here, let's say in question number 1, I want to make P capital for this probability and want to add a hyphen here at the end. So what you can do, just bring your cursor here, do a double click. This question will be open in an editable form. Now here, whatever the changes you want to do it, you can go ahead and do it. After doing the changes, over the top right hand side, you can click on done option and those changes will get applied here. In the similar way, you can have the entire question paper with the different sections and everything. And then below you have an option, something called as open in PDF. As soon as you'll click over there, this is going to open the student version of the question paper. Now you can see the entire student version is there. At the back end, you can see the watermark. Once you will click on the print PDF option, through here you can generate the printout or save the soft copy. Now here in this one, as you can see on every page, the respective watermark is appearing out, and through here you can make a judgment that okay, how much opacity you wanted and what position exactly it's been looking out in a real one, that you can check it here. Now coming back to the question paper, once you click on view answers, and this will going to generate the automated answer key for this particular question paper. So this is the complete answer key which is generated without any manual effort. This as well, you can take it out a printout as well, and you can also take the soft copy in a PDF form as well. So this is how the answer key will look like, and on the answer key as well, you will have the watermark on every respective pages as it was appearing in the question paper. Similarly, there's a section which is called as test and exam list here, where you can see the list of all the question paper prepared by you so far. The most recent question paper is going to appear on the top. As you can see, 10th mathematics is on the top here. The other old papers will keep on coming downstairs like this, and at any point of time you can pull out any old paper. You can make a duplicate copy, edit, make a new paper. If you do not wish to see a paper, just click on this archive paper. That paper will get vanished away from the mainstream. If in future you want to go and really pull out that archive paper, just have a check on this box. So here you're going to see all the papers which are archived here. You can still unarchive them, edit them, pull out the answer key, make a duplicate paper. So it just works like a recycle bin, except from the deleting part. Exactly in the similar way, the worksheet will also get prepared. The procedure is exactly the same. The only one difference between the worksheet and the paper is that in worksheet you don't have the marks here. You have the questions, you have the respective answer key, but the marks won't come in that. That's the only difference. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a good day.